Hi everyone, this is going to be a video for all grades, and just like last week, when your grade is no longer responsible for the information, you can pause and be on your merry way. So some of this information will be for 9s and 10s, the others will be for 11 and 12s. But to start off, on your screen you have a review. So name the following scales. Now I did a little trick. You actually kind of have to take whatever accidental there is, put it at the front of the piece. There's your key signature. Okay, so take a second, see if you can figure out these scales. Okay, I'm going to give you another hint if you're a bit stumped and you don't have a circle of fifths around you. What does the scale start on? Let's do the grade 9, 10 one first. So grade 9, 10s, what does the scale start on? It starts on an F. So in our world, that means it's an F major scale. There is a B flat, an F major, there is one flat, and that's B flat. So we're good. How about this next one? Now I know it's bass clef, and not all of you read bass clef, but remember your spaces, all cows eat grass. And what do we get? A C. So it's a C major scale. Easy peasy. For my 11s and 12s, things are a little more tricky. So what does the scale start on? Good. So a D. But now a D what? Well, we have an F sharp and a C sharp. And that is in fact the key signature for D major. But that might not always be the case. What about the bass scale? It's on a G. All right. In G major, ooh, I'd have an F sharp, but I have these flats running around. What are those? Well, it's probably a minor. So if we go to, oh yeah, B flat major, B and E. Raise the 7th though, so we're G harmonic minor. Okay. Again, 11s and 12s, yours is a little trickier, so if you have any questions, make sure you come and see me. All right, moving on. Now we're going to look at degrees of the scale. So we know that a scale has 8 notes, and every note has a name and a number that kind of goes with it. So when I ask for the degree of the scale, I'm asking for that name. Each degree has its own name. Some degrees are more important than others. For my grade 9s and 10s, we're going to look at the major ones. For my 11s and 12s, you have to deal with them all. So the important ones. And this should be reviewed for my 11s and 12s. If it isn't, well, you should review. So the very first note of a scale is known as the tonic. Okay. Actually, it's also the last note of the scale. Tonic. Okay. So tonic means 1. The other 2 important ones are the subdominant and dominant. The 4 degree and the 5 degree. So if you think about it, dominant means 5, subdominant underneath 5. Well, what's a number underneath 5? 4. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. So tonic, subdominant, and dominant. Those are the 3 ones that grade 9s and 10s need to know. Here's what they look like, all of them. Okay, so again, we have our important ones. Very important. This one and this one. The other ones are not as important, but for my grade 11s and 12s, you have to know them. And hey, grade 9s and 10s, you may as well just take a quick peek at them. So our first degree of the scale, as we said, is tonic. 2 is supertonic. When you think of it, what's one more than tonic? Supertonic. And 3 is mediant. Then we have our 4, which is subdominant, 5, dominant, 6 is submediant, and 7 is leading note. All right, so let's try a few. So we're back to having this little F major scale. F major scale. What's the tonic of F major? So what's the 1? All right, it's F. And then subdominant, so it's 4. And just like with our intervals, don't forget to count the note you start on. So our subdominant is B flat. And then if we go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is C. That's it. For my grade 11s and 12s, same thing. We're in a D major scale. All right. What's our supertonic? Supertonic is 2. So that's an E. R dominant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is A. And submediant is what number? Do you remember? You can go back one slide and cheat. Right, submediant is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is B. Okay, that's it. See? Easy peasy. This is all leading up to us doing chords, and chords are based off of all of these degrees of the scale. So we are going somewhere with this. This isn't just frivolous information, because we're going to go do chords. And once we have chords, then we can do songs. So do get the degrees of the scale done for Theory Thursday. Theory Thursday, you will have an assignment. All right? If you have any questions, come see me during MSIP. Okay? Bye.